You only want to know because I brought the subject.
Yes, please tell us.
Well, it's in London. I don't know if it's the same in Los Angeles or Seattle, but basically they knock everything down in London. Everything that's gorgeous, everything that has a sense of history, they knock down and put a tower block, you know, for lots of businessmen to do nothing in, and go on Facebook and Tumblr. And when I was 22 years old, which was only yesterday, there was a beautiful house which was called the Railway Cottage, and when I grew up there was an old lady that lived there, and all by herself, and it was kind of a big gated area. Have you seen Edward Scissorhands? She was the Edward Scissorhands of Wandsworth, of South London, and we only understood that she made money by selling bread. And she would come knocking on our door every weekend with a basket in her bicycle full of bread, and I was obsessed with this woman. I was like, I want to be her, and she's the best ever. And my mum was, don't answer the door, it's that woman again. And then one day she just disappeared, and everybody forgot about her, apart from me. And I always wondered what happened to her. And then later on, I moved back to my parents' house because no one bought my records at the beginning, and I didn't have you to come to in America and tour and do all this kind of exciting showbiz stuff. So I moved back to my parents' house above my mum's studio, and I went on a research mission to find out what happened to the lady. And I found this big abandoned house. I opened the gate, and it was all overgrown where she lived, and you would go down the staircase and there were nettles everywhere, and loads of birds had moved in, and all the lawn was overgrown, and we have squatting laws in England, so I decided I was going to move into the house, and you put a section 8 on the door, and you say, this is where I'm living, if the door's open you can move in. And so I moved in, and I found all these Polaroid pictures of this woman battered, and put in a box, and it got scary, and one of the rooms was filled with dolls, and they were all mouldy, and it was like arriving on a crime scene. So I kind of realised that the woman might have been murdered or something like this, and I kind of didn't want to move in anymore. But I tried for a few nights, and I wrote this song anyway. I never get to say that kind of thing in an interview, or they don't print it sometimes.
By the rails that I know, valley of its soul, with trains and bones and birds in the yard, where wild nettles grow, growing over the door, growing up through the walls, growing up, growing over, with treasure to be told. So